Well, maybe we can double click on that a little bit, Jonathan, especially because you mentioned Spurry, you mentioned the AI's role a little bit. I think this morning, depending on when this gets released, Disney announced they're putting $1 billion into OpenAI for licensing. How do you see the future of content production? And to your last point around the volume has gone down, I think the volume is only going to go up. And now with legitimizing some of these things, you might see real content really coming out, or real, I guess, in the sense of characters we recognize in areas that we may not be. And you might get home movie people making Mickey Mouse sort of things to the degree that they allow that, or maybe it's just internally used. I'm not sure. But yeah, love to kind of understand, and that the economic model. In theory, the $150 million movie you talked about before might not cost 209 million now. It might cost back maybe 100 million now because the cost has come down from the labor economics and other kinds of things in producing the same, if not better quality. Um, Clearly you're heavily invested here, both personally and thinking about it. I'd love to hear how you see that as the role in the future here.
Yeah, I mean the Disney thing's interesting. I think their decision is based on the that sort of inevitability idea. Like this is going to happen anyway, so we'd rather control it and be involved in it and generate revenue from it than allow this to sort of run rampant and happen anyway. And I mean, you could argue, was there a way they could have protected that from ever happening? And how successful would studios have been in their, the lawsuit that has been ongoing with OpenAI? I don't know. It was a, can you beat them or do you join them moment, and I think they decided to join them, and will probably benefit significantly from that revenue stream. And I think I don't know that the ratio is going to change because of AI. It is going to allow more people. Like there will be a George Lucas in his dorm room who will make Star Wars, and this time he'll just make Star Wars. He won't have to do THX 1138 as a short to then rise up to Star Wars 10 years later. He'll just go make it. And that will happen. And it will be probably an earth-shattering moment for our business when someone's like that that's as good as Denis Villeneuve's Dune, like that'll be a big moment. And that person will then be catapulted into a different rank and they'll make movies in a different way.